This is
Eric and Gord. What if we're right?
Live right now.
Are You Ready?
Find and like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram.
Bowling. I haven't been bowling in years. I suck, but whatever. It's a good date thing.
Yeah.
And we went in there, and she's like, "You want a drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, I had like a Smirnoff Ice and loved it." I was like, "What the fuck's wrong with me?"
Did you ask if she would go to the bathroom with you and change your tampon?
I didn't, but I'm man enough to admit I like Smirnoff Ice occasionally.
If you actually want to make that a little bit step better, throw a little shot of grenadine in there.
Now, yeah, who's got the vagina now? Grenadine. Shouldn't even know what that is.
Fuck that, man. My drinks at the end of a fucking party, yeah, trust me, they work. And they all got grenadine.
It took me a while. We're having a drink. We're bowling. We're having a blast. We both suck, so it's super fun.
Yeah.
And neither of us care. Like, nobody's taking it seriously.
That's perfect.
Other couples around us were just laughing their heads off. We're all like talking trash and shit. We're both just throwing gutter balls. It was actually really funny. But about a half hour into it, I was looking around. And I was like, wait a minute. The place is jam-packed. Not one fucking mask in the building.
Oh, you're kidding, really?
And I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what's going on? Nobody's wearing masks. Holy fuck.
Okay.
So she's all against the mask. And I'm looking around. I'm like, nobody's wearing masks. And I kind of whispered to a couple of people. And they're just like, yeah, no, we don't have to. And I was just like, this is the place. This is fucking...
This is where you go. But this is something you don't want to tell people. Otherwise,
No,
nobody will go.
no, I don't want to announce it. But I'm like, this is where Dennis Leary would be hanging out right now.
That's amazing.
Well, that was really cool, and everyone was cool about it. Everyone was just super chill, and like we're wearing rented shoes. No one freaked out about that.
No, even though they say that, coronavirus, somehow you can get it from your shoes, which makes no sense.
Holy man, I put on my troll suit this morning. And just go parading.
That's the fun time.
Oh, it was a blast. Oh, I had so much fun. It's like 2 solid hours. Just trolling away. Stuff that nothing involves me at all. And that's right. I don't know if you saw the post. I was like, could you please stop going on social media and bitching about how much you hate social media?
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
It makes me sound stupid and it hurts my brain. This one lady she was like, where can you promote your podcast other than social media? I hate social media. People are rude and terrible. I'm like, you know where you're posting, right?
You do understand this is social media, you fucking moron.
Does it not seem counterintuitive to you to go on social media and talk to people about how much you hate social media and people? It got like 10 likes or something right away. I was like, nah. I don't know why that's so like pleasing to me. It's just like I win nothing other than just, yes, I'm the biggest cunt of the day. Awesome.
Look at me.
I found a complete stranger who didn't think about what she was typing, and I ruined her fucking day. I'm such a man.
You truly are.
Very proud of myself. The shitty thing is I am too, and I kept going after her. That just stoked the fire. I was like, all right, who else can I get here? Let's get going because it's late.
Yes, sir.
I have a tiny bit of news I want to talk about. Something that will make you very happy and then very sad. Hi there. Happy Sunday. I wrote October 10th, but it's October 18th, 2020, and I'm Eric. Talking at you once again from Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. And tonight's episode is brought to you by Fukushima. Fukushima. Yeah, that's still happening.
Oh, actually, did you hear there's an update about that?
Oh, yes, I did.
You did hear about that, eh? I saw this. I'm just like, wait a minute. Am I reading that right? They're actually going to release 1 million tons of
1.2 million tons. Sorry, radioactive waste into the Pacific Ocean. They've run out of space to store it. If you guys don't know about the Fukushima nuclear meltdown in 2011, I want to say.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Big nuclear plant in Japan melted down. They've done very little to mitigate the damages from it. It produces 170 tons of radioactive waste per day. And they have run out of places to stash it, so they've just decided they're going to dump it in the Pacific Ocean. Now, people who are genuinely terrified of Godzilla shouldn't be dumping radioactive waste into the ocean, I'm thinking. But
It's just one of those things that just I don't I don't understand in
now
any sense of just of why they would think, because I mean this isn't something that's just going to cause a worldwide fucking destruction, but this will destroy everything locally.
well, I guess they missed the days from 2018 where they pulled out of the anti-whaling consortium and just said, "No, we're fucking whaling it up. See ya, losers." um, Good thing that they're number one of the top countries that signed the Oceans Protection Act.
Mm.
They are not really holding up their end of the bargain there.
It's not only are they not holding it up, I swear to God, they're literally doing the exact opposite.
Yeah, they kind of are. Now I told you in past episodes, that's got to be way back in the day when I said Japan's just waiting. They're just waiting for their revenge.
And well, they're getting it.
Could very well be it. Now they're not doing themselves any favors. Most Asian countries have banned Japanese seafood. Korea will no longer touch it, because it's radioactive and it'll kill you. It seems to me the victims of Hiroshima and Nagasaki would not ever want to fuck around with nuclear waste. I would just think.
Yeah. Like, I don't get, how difficult is it really? Like, when it's come down to it, how difficult is it to pour a whole bunch of massive concrete bins?
Apparently very.
Apparently that's really difficult for them because they don't know how to figure it out.
Their argument is they don't have the space. There's nowhere to do that. Which is, the entire country is the size of Vancouver Island. It's a good argument, but figure out a way.
Yeah.
Why can't you stick it in a rocket, shoot it into space or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah. Why not? Because eventually you'll get real acid rain, nuclear rain.
But like, you're the only country who's ever suffered a nuclear blast. Why would you fuck around with nuclear waste after that?
Yeah.
You're the only ones in the universe.
Because they're like Trump. Now they're like, we're invincible from it.
I think they're pissed off. I've said it before. I said they've been just holding their breath for 70 years, waiting for the perfect chance, and this is it. They were going to fuck us all with the Olympics when they lied about COVID.
Yep.
And that didn't pan out, but the Olympics aren't done. They're just postponed. They will happen when this COVID thing's over.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to fuck us with nuclear power now instead, or nuclear waste. From a plant that's still leaking. Like, fix the fucking leak. I don't even care about the dumping the waste. We're getting ahead of ourselves at that point. Fix the goddamn leak.
Yeah, how has it been this long and you can't fix a leak? Like, that just makes, there's just no sense.
They're Japanese. They fix everything. That's what they do. I don't understand. Their whole thing is they take shitty things and they make them better and then sell them back to us at a premium, and we love it. If anyone could fix this, it should be them.
We should be everybody in the world should be contacting them saying, "Hey, can you fix our problems?"
Right?
And they always would. But then all of a sudden, I guess it's that simple thing of, I can give great advice, but I can't follow it. I can fix other people's stuff. I just can't fix my own.
Well, their whole culture is based around that. They are very judgy and do not, like, they're so proper and anti everything, and yet their country's run by the fucking mafia.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And it's very well known. Everyone knows the Yakuza runs the shit. Like, all politicians are bought and paid for, and it's just common practice there. It's like, whenever if Gord's little shop of sharpening wanted to set up there, you pay your city taxes and you get your business license and you pay your local mob guy. That's just that's just how it goes.
Yep.
They're a contradictory nation. I won't say a bad thing about them. I love them, but they are mired in riddle.
That's just
so. Yeah, that is why I'm glad that you had that story right all whipped up, because it was where I was going with that little intro. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling your friends. Americans, I don't know what I said, but come back. I miss you, baby.
Gotta say, happier without you.
I'm not. They were a large chunk of our audience, and when they don't listen, our money doesn't go up. So I love you, baby. Take me back.
I'm
I
not
could
here for the
change.
money.
I could change. I am definitely here for the money. Give me the money.
Face it, if we start making real money with it, you'll be taking the bulk of it anyways. You do everything.
All right, I will do this story first because this is great for me, and then I'm gonna break your heart.
Okay, that sounds mean.
So, the Canadian government finally, I guess, got tired of listening to me and released a full report and press statement detailing how plastic recycling in our country has been a fucking lie since day one. It does not happen. 90% of what we put out in our recycling bin does not get recycled.
90.
90. Because if there's no market for it, it goes to a landfill. If it's too busy that day, it goes to a landfill. If a truck breaks down, it goes to whatever little bump in the recycling road, it just goes to a landfill. And they've been doing that forever.
Wow.
If you separate all your stuff into your bins, if you live in a condo or at your house, you put, I don't know what you guys do. We've got a blue bin. We put it all in.
Same here.
Yeah, that blue bin just goes to the landfill. They don't. It all goes in the same back of the same truck and goes. They've been lying the whole time.
Wow. Well,
They
they did create a whole bunch of new jobs with it, though, so we'll give them that.
Well, exactly, right? They did genuinely attempt it, but it's not fiscally feasible. It's not environmentally friendly. It's a horrible, terrible scam of a scam. So nice to see that yet again, your old Uncle Eric ranting and raving about this shit in 2018.
Called it.
I can just sit back on my high horse and eat hay.
Wow. That's
so
just impressive.
they don't know what to do now. They are working on how to fix it.
They're working on how to not have that report come out again. That's what they're working on.
Well, this is front page news everywhere. What do you do? How do you fix 40 years of lying to a country, which is consecutive governments, like government after government, doesn't matter what party they're in, they all went along with this. So if you're genuinely one of those people that got mad at me for not recycling, oh, yeah, you recycle, I go, it doesn't fucking matter, shut up. Guess what? You can send your apologies to Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina at gmail.com. I just love it. Not just that I'm right, but I love how fucking they're just the limits of their scumbaggery never reach an end. Every time you think they can't possibly get any worse, they do every time.
Yep.
And this isn't Justin or Jagmeet. This is all of them together, working together to fucking deceive the entire goddamn country. Magical. A magic place we live in. I don't know how this translates to American numbers. I'm sure they're probably the same, if not worse.
Oh, yeah, I'll guarantee it.
It would be a really bitter pill to swallow to find out America's doing better than us.
I don't think America does better than anybody for anything.
So, kids, take your plastic water bottles and donate them to my island. I was going to say something nasty there, but it's not necessary. I'm not that guy. My island needs your plastic. And apparently that's where it all goes. So everyone's like, why is that Pacific plastic? Why was it full of plastic? Because your fucking government dumps it there on purpose.
On purpose, deliberately.
It's not a mystery anymore. Call Al Gore. It might be an inconvenient truth now, fucker. What a piece of shit.
Wow.
He better not be on it. Can you imagine we find out it's like Al Gore's behind it? You son of a bitch.
Wouldn't be surprised.
He's involved somewhere. This snotty piece of crap. I hate his guts. I hate politicians. Politicians, my God, you guys. There's just a special place in hell reserved for you. And when you wake up there, you're going to be dressed like Girl Scouts. You're going to be at a eternal slumber party at fucking Bill Cosby's house.
Here, just take this pill. You'll be fine.
And he's on the phone with Weinstein. Come on over. I got some jigglers.
Oh, man.
You all come back looking like Rose McGowan.
No, National Geographic released that back in 2017.
The
July of 2017.
The recycling thing?
Yeah, they said of the 8.3 billion metric tons that has been produced, 6.3 billion metric tons has become plastic waste.
Yeah.
Of that, only 9% has been recycled.
Yeah.
The vast majority, 79%, is accumulating in landfills.
I'm not saying I made it up.
No.
I'm not taking credit for breaking this story. I just knew it. So don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say this is like, I knew something that no one else in the world knew. I never leave my house. What the fuck would I know?
That's insane. Like, I knew that it was a big number, but I didn't realize it was just that. Like, I didn't realize it was that bad.
9.
Bad.
As soon as I worked at that recycling place for those 6.5 days, that was fucking enlightening. I almost think people should have as many jobs as I've had, just so you realize the shit that goes on in the world.
It's a little terrifying.
I've had a backstage pass to all kinds of fucking debauchery.
Oh man.
So
I have to say, I'm a little saddened to know that you're gonna say something that's gonna break my heart, because I've picked a whole bunch of stuff to talk to you about that I think you'll actually enjoy.
Okay. Well, I'll make it.
So break my heart. It's okay. I've done it to you too many times already.
So, Gord's wildest dream is about to come true.
Oh.
It has been confirmed that indeed an asteroid will collide with Earth this November, probably the day before the American election.
The last president of the United States is actually going to be Trump. That's amazing.
It's Neil deGrasse Tyson, actually, the very famous astronomer, gave a big press conference about it yesterday. The unfortunate part, Gord, for you is this asteroid is roughly the size of a refrigerator and will have no impact on human life whatsoever. In fact, we probably won't even notice, but it is going to penetrate the atmosphere and collide with the Earth.
Oh, such a disappointment.
I'm sorry, buddy. The headline was asteroid colliding with Earth. Like it fully, and it's Neil deGrasse Tyson. Like, dude, he's one of the most credible people in the world today, I think.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh.
So
that's clearly changed, because in September they said the chance of hitting us was 0.41%.
Yeah, that's probably NASA.
And then they've revised it though.
And then someone bought a fucking telescope and said, "What are you talking about? Do the math."
But we always do the math. No, you do NASA math. Time for real math.
I know your funding got slashed, but I'm sure 6 of you could pitch in on a calculator. You fucking 99 cents at Staples. Come on.
Well, just to give an idea, just so you guys have an idea here. Keep that initial figure, because this just came up here. They say that there's that 0.042% chance of the asteroid hitting Earth. The chance of dying of COVID is 0.026.
There you go.
Just giving you an idea.
So we're all gonna die of an asteroid covered in COVID. Gorgeous.
We's all fucked now.
COVID covered asteroid. I genuinely meant my question today. I was like, wait a minute. Isn't COVID one of the reindeer?
No, it's
Dasher and Prancer and Donner and Vixen. Comet and COVID and I don't know.
I thought you meant Olive. Olive, the other reindeer.
Yeah, there's a cartoon about that bitch. So there. I hate to build you up and break you down like that, but I thought Gord's gonna be so happy, and then I read the article, and I was like, I better not tell him about this. This could ruin his day.
Oh, it's so saddening. So close, but yet so far away. God.
But I'll make it up to you later, I promise.
Well, I still have the one that's going to hit in, what was it, 2027?
You do, yeah. I believe that's what it was. It's funny. I just listened to the episode where we first talked about that, so I think it was 2027. I am, ladies and gentlemen, remixing and remastering all of our episodes, 273 listenable episodes, cut, denoised, edited, mixed properly, the way they should, quote unquote, according to some, the way they should be. And those will be made available to you initially on Patreon. You guys can go over there for like a $5 donation. You can listen to our entire catalog, clean and crisp and nice sound. The episodes are slightly shorter. I think the average 90-minute episode, when I cut out all the bullshit, they average about 6 minutes, so it's nice.
Seems about right.
Our whole 273 episodes actually fills 2.5 hours. The rest is just
hang on, I'm looking that up.
I don't know why it's not recording. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
So true.
So I've cut all that out, and it's. I don't like it as much. I like our show, but if you guys want the nice, clean, crisp audio file version, where the average episode is like 40 minutes, they will be made available to you initially on Patreon. And it's like a $5 donation. You get access to those, and then there's various tiers. You can get some really cool Eric and Gord merchandise that you get. I don't ship it, so maybe you'll actually get it. There's different stuff you can get. You can get access to, behind the scenes stuff. You could chat with me and Gord, like live chats with us at your convenience. There's artwork for sale. There's all kinds of really cool shit. Just go to patreon.com/Eric and Gord and see what you can do to help fund our Guinness World Book of Records attempt to be, I can't say it, our attempt to break a record. After tomorrow, I'll be able to say we're officially awesome, but right now I'm not allowed to use that copyright.
I have a shout out.
Okay, so anyway,
yes,
ladies and gentlemen, check that out. We really, really need your help with this.
Tremendously, please.
Gord's show note, and we're gonna do a GoFundMe and stuff to hope you guys can help a bit down the road. But in the meantime, GwynethPaltrowsVagina@gmail.com. Go to patreon.com/Eric and Gord, please. Sorry, go ahead.
No, well done. That was awesome. Beautifully worded. I just want to do a shout out. Well, it's actually a dual shout out. The first one is to a group that I'm a friend with, or I follow on Facebook.
It's black called people. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's called CKG, which is Canada Knife and Gear. It's a phenomenal group. It's for knife nuts like myself, and even more hardcore knife guys. It's people from all aspects of the industry, just collectors. Everybody talks about it. It's not just that. It's like I said, it's knife and gear. So it's like people will literally talk about just about anything in this group, and there's very, very, very little attitude going around. Everybody's really super nice, and it's a really great group. And if somebody goes and orders something from somebody, if they don't cough up or that you get ripped off in any way, shape, or form, then you get fucking like publicly exposed, and they really actually go after you. So it's a great group.
I hope you understand, though, this show from now on is What If We're Right with Eric and Knife Nuts?
Yeah. Because we don't discuss knives on the show, they don't listen to us, so it's okay.
Whatever, Knife Nuts.
Whatever, Knife Nuts. Well, the reason I bring it up because this guy, and I'll mention him by name because, well, just God bless this guy. He posted a thing on here. His name is Colin Lance Shannon. He said, he goes, anyone here close to Orillia, Ontario, need fellow knife nut friends to do knifey things with. Only a knife person could say that and have somebody reply.
You have to be carrying a knife to have the confidence to say something like that.
Exactly. So I messaged and I'm like, hey, I'm in Milton, about 1.5 hours away, and I like doing knifey things. So we
That's
end
a
up
red flag to the RCMP.
so we end up going back. He goes, "That's not far at all, man." He goes, he ended up posting a clip from Step Brothers where the two of them are pacing around the room. It says, "So many activities," right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Woohoo! New knife, your friend." Did that just happen? So we end up. So we're actually planning on a get together in the spring. Um, we're gonna get together, do some knifey things. I'm still not 100% sure what that'll entail, but I'll bring all my sharpening stuff and
Probably best that you don't say, because that's what they call what is it? Your accessory before the fact.
I don't know, but I was the only person who commented, so maybe people saw the comments were just like, these guys are fucked.
Yeah, it's funny. There was another one. There was a group. Someone came on our face. One of the groups we're in, and their post was just, "Anyone on here do anything involving dogs?" And I was like, "Do you want to reword that question? That's very." And they're like, "Why? I don't get it. I just mean, is there like some breeders on here or something?" I'm like, "That is not what you asked. You're like, does anyone on the internet do stuff with dogs?" And I'm telling you, you don't want the kind of responses you're about to receive.
Because I'm gonna send you a couple responses. That's just
Be
fucking funny.
careful with what you're saying. Hey, anyone want to do something knifey today?
I just love that. So you can just hang out and do like knifey things. I'm like, yes, yes, I want to do knifey things. My girlfriend Jess is
Fucking Adrian.
and I'm just like, this is great. And she's like, what is with this? She goes, that smile is so fucking like evil. Like, what's with this smile? I'm like, so I just read her this statement. She's like, I can't believe I'm dating a guy who reads a comment like that on the internet. Is like, I need to meet this person.
Adrian's a tripod right now. That dude's never been so erect in his life. It's just, I want to do knifey.
I want to do knifey things. Oh.
Associate producer to the show, Adrian Stiger, everybody, my hero.
And
knife enthusiast.
So shout out to CKG and Colin, because that was just the highlight of my fucking weekend. It's just great.
Well, I actually name dropped you yesterday, which to someone that it would mean anything to, but he was a guy complaining about a knife because he was all worried if you could return it or whatever, and it was a Henkel, and I'm like, you don't gotta return that shit. Henkels are good.
Yes.
Like
Well,
my
depending
buddy
which Henkel you
Gord.
got.
It's a low end like $20 thing.
Oh, so it's international, so it's garbage. So on the garbage.
But I was just like, that's a Henkel. Gord will tell you.
Gordon knows all about that.
They don't that all the knife talking you do in the 6 years I've known you.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Henkel.
Which is funny because of the big names, it's my least favorite.
Yeah, I know. It's the only one I recall from Bed Bath, though.
Woostoff. That's the one you gotta remember. Woostoff.
I remember two fucking things: Oxo and Henkel.
Oxo and Henkel.
That's it. And we got both of them at my new job, and I'm ecstatic. So happy to see them both.
Hey, at least you're not dealing with the boxes of Oxo. Remember that shit?
Oh, I get to from time to time, just for old time's sake. I get the compactor sometimes. God, I wish I had Manny.
Just for you guys to know, I remember like early in mine and Eric's friendship, I came into the back at fucking Bed Bath, and Eric's just cart on top of cart on top of cart of all these fucked up boxes of Oxo product. Eric, how's doing? Not fucking now, man. Okay, I'm out. What is everything okay? Eric looked at me with this exasperated look and just said, "Fucking Oxo." All right, I got you. All right, I'm out. Can I help? No, I'm just gonna leave. Fuck it. I'm just
Anybody who has a shipping and receiving background out there, it's a box that's full of littler boxes, which right there is a fucking. You get 6 boxes, you're like, I can deal with that. And then there's 18 inside of them. And then those boxes are filled with smaller boxes. It's like one of those Russian fucking fertility dolls.
Yeah, he's going to say, yes, those Russian dolls.
Oh, it is just a receiver's nightmare. And we got it 4 days a week or some stupid crap.
and nowhere to put the fucking boxes when they're broken up. Like,
No.
shit.
No, no. And that's the same at this company, who will actually remain unnamed for the duration of the time I work there. Same thing. They don't have and it's a third of the size of Bed Bath, but they don't have the space. They don't have enough carts. They don't have the art cart. They've got one. I think that's a mandate in these stores. You're only allowed one fucking cart for your art.
One art cart, yeah.
One art cart per store in the country, and as much fucking art as you can possibly get. Not to mention, we're right in the throes of this new Thanks Hallowismas that's going on. Oh, what a magical time of year Thanks Hallowismas is.
It's the first time I've heard that, and I love it.
I came up with it 2 days ago. I think I came up with it. I don't know. Because our store is, you walk in and you walk into Halloween and then through Thanksgiving into Christmas. It's like a weird museum sort of setup.
Yeah, it's very fucked.
Go through all this. I just hang out in the back in the summer stuff, wait for it to come out again.
Right.
Because it is
have
cold as shit in Cologne.
You're just sitting with like the umbrella open in the back when I'm just waiting for the sun.
Oh yeah, I found a big pink My Little Pony that I hang out with.
Are you a brony now?
I will never be a brony. I have a daughter, so it makes me normal.
Of course, she fucking hates them, but that doesn't matter. You got the collection.
Half the reason I had a kid. I get to watch cartoons without looking weird. I can hang out at Go Bananas again. It's awesome.
Your daughter's one sitting out front waiting for you at Go Bananas.
Well, she'll be the one with the driver's license soon.
Yeah, true enough. Dad, we have to go. 5 more minutes, honey. 5 more minutes. Yay!
Oh, I had one more. What else did I have? Oh yeah, just the end of my Fukushima notes here. It says environmentalists claim this could be bad. That's at the bottom of my notes. It's good. It's good notes.
That's glad they clarified that. I never would have guessed.
Jesus. I had another story. What was my other story?
Well, you're looking for that one. I have one for you.
Please do. I'm gonna actually get up and look, but I'll keep one headphone in.
Out in space, there are actually a set of giant clouds in space that are packed full of booze. They are actually there's space alcohol actually exists. It was actually discovered in 95. And the cloud is 1,000 times larger than the diameter of our solar system. So to give an idea about just how big this thing actually is, it is it's enough. There's enough ethyl alcohol in it to fill 400 trillion pints of beer.
That's a lot of beer.
To give an idea, now just to break that one down, if you want to know just how much beer that is, every single person on Earth would have to drink 300,000 pints each day for 1 billion years.
Well,
just to consume that much.
I can't drink that much anymore.
So 10,000 light years away. It's in the constellation Aquila. There is a massive cloud of alcohol. No, it's not pure alcohol, for the record. It really isn't. There are 32 compounds mixed in with it, including carbon monoxide, hydrogen cyanide, and ammonia. But nonetheless,
that's not all that bad.
Not all that bad, no.
If any of you eat at Subway, that's not so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Most of the alcohol in it is actually methanol.
Methanol is the bad one, right?
Methanol is the bad one. That's the one that you don't drink.
Well, you drink once.
That's what's in antifreeze and windshield washer fluid. But there is enough of the good alcohol.
There was a time in my life where if it didn't taste so bad, I'd have tried it.
I love the end of the article says scientists still haven't found if it pairs well with moon cheese.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
That's what I'm talking
Send
about.
whoever made that joke up there to figure it out.
So there you go.
Ooh, the hell was that? My arm's making weird noises here.
Oh,
That wasn't my arm. It was my microphone boom arm.
so it's
That was
10
good.
billion liters of cosmic hooch.
We will figure out a way to get there.
Yes. No, just so you know, at the center of our Milky Way galaxy is a cloud of methanol that's sitting at ours too. And it's 288 billion miles wide.
Well, then why is everyone so fucking concerned about taking wine up there? Everything you always hear, we got to put a case of wine, got to get wine. Fuck, it's dealt with. Move on.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. But there it is. So giant space cloud of space booze.
Nerds also figured out that Beetlejuice is going supernova or something like that.
Yes, it is. That's true. They actually have a timeline.
Busy time for nerds. I don't know why. I guess is it like a particular time of year when nerd stuff comes more into like are we closer to things and we see them better right now or something?
Two things. Number one, everything cleared up a lot better because everybody was on lockdown, so no pollution, so that helps.
Oh, yeah.
And B, they're all sitting at home with nothing else to do, so they're actually probably doing stuff instead of what they're supposed to be doing. They're looking for shit they want to look at.
Remember I was saying this is if any positive could come out. I said this way back, March probably, that if there was a positive to be found in this nonsense, it was that you're going to see a lot of innovation from creators. Inventions, stuff like this.
And unfortunately, the bulk of it has all been, hey, look at this new mask.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a start. It gets the snowball rolling.
That's true.
And we'll see where it goes. I have invented nothing I thought I would by now. I thought I'd have 3 movies and 6 novels done by now. I got nothing.
Nothing done.
I got a stop motion video of a stick man runs across my floor, jumps into my computer.
Woohoo!
I've got one scene from my Rocky 4 remake. The remake of Rocky 4 I'm doing with me in every role. And it's just Jesus, I don't even remember the character's name now. It's just him when he first sees Apollo Creed get beat down by Atlantis. Throw in the towel! Throw the damn towel! That's the only scene I filmed so far. I'm not doing it in order, obviously, because no one ever films a movie in order, but I started with throw in the damn towel! Very emotional scene.
Oh, man.
I've accomplished nothing. I have squandered COVID completely. I
Eric,
have done
mentioned-
the first 7 minutes of the Eric and Gord robot movie. I've done the first 7 minutes of that movie about a dozen times, at least,
At least at this
on
stage.
6 or 7 various platforms.
And
the good
on
part is
10 or 12 different login laptops.
none of the footage, each platform, each video editing software has its own proprietary type of file that isn't compatible with any other software. So when you trade in your software, you get to start all over again. So there's like 7 unwatchable versions right here. It'll get done before an asteroid hits us.
What, the bullshit fridge one? Come on. Fuck.
No, that one's
Such a
like
waste.
next month. Awesome if it just like hit Trump. It's like the witch from the Wizard of Oz. It just falls right on Trump. for
Right
no
on,
reason.
just... Instead of his shoe sitting out the end, it's his fucking hairpiece.
Like a bad Monty Python skit.
That would make it all worth it.
Oh.
And then you find out he dies, and you find out the next day, oh shit, he actually would have won.
Yeah. Oh, I think if he does, we're all doomed. I think if either of them win, we're doomed. That country's fucked.
Oh man. So earlier this evening, my girlfriend was just flipping through her phone, and she ended up going on Google and just typing in my name, Gord Strain. She wanted to see what would come up. Turns out there's a Gord Strain in a town very close to me, which I'm very shocked about. So Gord Strain in Brantford, Ontario. What's up, buddy?
Did
Want
you
my
look him
fucking
up?
name back?
Did you find an email for him or something? You should reach out to him, see if he'll be on the show.
Yeah, I actually have his entire information. I got his address, his phone number. I got
Now,
everything.
how far can you get away with being him for a day? You've got ID with with his name on it.
I moved.
Go to Brantford and get yourself a couple of credit cards and
You know.
buy a house. You can do
Because
all
if he
kinds-
tries that with me, he's fucked.
well, weird Brantford Gord, and you're just going to be weird Gord until I meet you. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's how that goes. Feel free to contact us. GwynethPaltrowsVagina@gmail.com, please, or call the show. Well, you can't right now. Any way you can get us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, SoundCloud, anywhere you can write a message, we will receive it. And we would love to have a Gord Strain or an Eric Hunt, not the prolific Holocaust denier. We don't want that Eric Hunt.
I love that that's the one associated to you.
But the Orchid Farmer, that's cool. Or any other Eric Hunt that wants to be on. Or please, Eric Gordon, if you would do the honor, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be great too. Also
Basketball
discovered
superstar Eric Gordon. But that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Brantford Gord, get in touch with us.
Also
Bram Gord.
discovered Bram Gord. There is a strain of weed. Now this only works because it's a strain, but it's called Mizal Gord strain.
That's pretty cool.
I'm thinking, there you go. So I almost have I'm just going by the description. It literally just says it's a powerful emerald green plant.
And you'll all remember, of course, the giant pound-and-a-half Hunt strain tomato.
That's right. That is right. It's a funny thing, like what comes up when you do type your name, because like my name came up with like our Twitter, like our Twitter account. Is it just me?
Yeah.
Came up with that one. My podcast on Anchor, that intro thing I did.
Yeah.
Spreaker, I should say. There's a review from House of Q, a company that makes barbecue stuff. That comes up.
A review that you wrote?
Yeah.
They were-
It just comes up. It says houseofq.com
Thanks for
testimonials.
keeping
Gord
us in
Strand,
business, buddy.
right? I am a huge
Places
fan of
don't
House
give
of Q.
reviews of you.
So I just
Hey,
thought that was
it's
pretty
Victor
fucking funny.
College. He's a saint. That's cool. That's very
Yeah.
cool. I don't Google myself often, but I check up on Eric and Gord once in a while.
Oh, this is fantastic. This stuff actually has a story to it. The strain of weed about me, if you will. Some time ago, a powerful African warrior told me the story of a plant that gave strength and courage in the hearts of the warriors in the Green Mountains. The story told by the Ebony Warrior captivated me immediately.
I think it might be a little far-fetched, but
Oh, you should. This story is great. After many moons, 2 full cycles of nature I spent in the mountains. Like, it's so well written. This is so stupid.
that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can't even make fun of that. Brantford, Gord, and weed people, be on the show, and by all means, girlfriend, there's always room for you to come hang out with us too.
Oh, it's a pure sativa. That's somewhat disappointing.
I'm
not a sativa guy, so.
Oh,
there we go.
that's all for now.
Just random things.
Yeah, that's very random. I like
yeah.
it though.
Now, I have some questions for you right now about what it is I am going to read to you for facts.
All right.
Do you want to know 9 insane record-breaking food challenge facts? Do you want to know a bunch of facts about Guinness beer? Would you like to know the 50 things that is recommended that you should do before you die? Or would you like to know a bunch of random facts about alcoholic drinks?
Let's do the before you die thing because I hate food challenges. They just fucking nauseate me. I can't watch it. It's just disgusting. I don't even want to hear about it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, so there's 50 things that you should do before you die. One is I'll mention you. One, we'll have a quick
Stop
thing.
breathing.
Should we do it? Should we not do it? Whatever. Okay? All right, first one. Go on a road trip.
Yeah, I concur.
Fully agree. Absolutely. Visit all 7 continents.
I don't care.
Nah, couldn't care in the slightest. I'm never going to Australia, so go fuck yourselves.
And what's Antarctica? Really? What is ice?
And it's
Woo!
funny you said that. Literally, it says, yes, even Antarctica.
No.
There are plenty of cruises that go there.
Oh,
It only
goody.
costs
That's
tens
what I
of
want. Cruise people.
Live in a different country.
Fair ball.
Yeah, sure. Next one, wholeheartedly, sleep under the stars. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, once.
Absolutely. Fully. I'd do that every night if I could. Watch all those damn movies that everyone keeps talking about.
No. No, 90% of them are crap.
Which follows up to the next one. Read all those damn books that everyone keeps talking about.
85 are crap, and they're the ones the movies are based on.
Yep. Make something from scratch.
Sure. Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you suck at stuff, then don't.
Yeah. In that case, pick something easy. Like put a seed in the ground and just wait. There. You made basil from scratch. Conquer a fear.
Oh, absolutely. All of them.
Yep. Fully agree. Learn a foreign language.
It's fun. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to before you die. English is a universal language, so we're good.
Yeah. Well, just learn English better.
I'd recommend it. There. Gord nailed it on the head. Right there.
Learn English better. Start with
Direct hit.
that. Donate your hair for cancer.
Wow, I used to do it every year. Absolutely.
I actually tried that because when I had super long hair, I fucking saved it and kept it in a very, clean and sterile sort of somewhat environment. And then I ended up getting ready to donate it. And when I went to donate it, I was told we don't accept human hair anymore.
Oh.
So I threw it in the fucking garbage. And then like 4 months later, they said, we're accepting human hair again. I'm like, son of a bitch.
It'd be awesome if you threw it in the garbage and then like 2 weeks later you just see this bum with wicked dreads. You're like, it's my hair.
Fucking hair. I know that shit anywhere. Disconnect for a week. No phone, no
Yes.
internet, no TV, no nothing.
I think we should all have to do that once a year.
I'll fully agree. 2 weeks every year. Disconnect. Life would be so much better.
I love these. Have you seen these things on Facebook where it's like, could you live here for 1 month? And it's like a cabin in the woods with nothing. I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely.
Kidding me?
100%.
I'd find it more difficult to live in an apartment in the city. Fucking yes, I could live in a cabin in the woods for a fucking year. Let me see here. Go to a major sporting event.
I don't care.
I actually think that is something because it can be very, very fun.
It can be very fun.
Unless if it's baseball, then that shit sucks.
Yeah, but most of the world's going to go to soccer.
Yeah. Take part in a city-run event.
Not necessary.
Yep, I agree. Next one, volunteer at a soup kitchen.
Volunteer anywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a soup kitchen. That's a very rewarding one to do, but just do some volunteer work somewhere.
Fully agree. Fully agree. Host Christmas.
Well, that's
very
very cultural centric, though, isn't it?
Well, we are in
85% of the world doesn't celebrate it. Maybe you don't need to do that before you die.
Or expand your cultural life knowing and go to a Christmas event hosted by somebody who's living out their dream before they die.
Oh, yeah, attend
How
one.
about
Sure.
that?
Do that. Yeah, for sure. That's cool.
Adopt a rescue pet.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about that one. That's cool. So you're fine. Don't be that guy.
No,
He's
this
a rescue dog. I don't even like dogs. I just my heart went out for this little guy. Fuck you. Shit.
Shut up, Dick. You're only doing it for Instagram followers. Get the fuck out of here.
Every one of you. Every one of you.
This next one I actually will say, and Eric, I ask you, please let me get this story out before you tell me what you're going to tell me. Because I fully agree with you. So this one says, eat something you wouldn't usually. Now, I personally live by that day to day. If I get the chance to try something I've never tried before or whatever else, I'm always up for trying new things. I'm also one of those people that will try variations of the same thing. If I didn't like it one, maybe I might like it in another. Right? So it just depends on what it is. Well, I was out at a local restaurant the other day, and I'm a big fan of seafood, but one thing I don't like is I don't like mussels. Not a fan. I've never liked them. I always thought that they just tasted gross.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.